Yeah, buddy. Did you make gays on trump card, baby? It's out of control. This cat just can't take it anymore. I was trading. That's why I'm late. I couldn't take it anymore. This is insane. If you got sleep last night, you are not a crypto lifer. I don't know what you are. Let's go, baby. Woo! I made 16 grand in 8 hours. I can't take it anymore. This game pays me too much. NBA money, baby. NBA money in this game. We got Derek Jeter money in here. Woo! Run our test.
Can you ever get it right? Get it
I mean, let's go. I mean, how long am I gonna keep it waiting for, baby? I just made 16 grand in 8 hours. Are you kidding me? Let's go! I'm drunk off games, baby. This is what happens when you make money from your pajamas. Woo! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. About to buy a Corvette, baby. Let's go. Let's go and call it the Trumpmobile. Man, this is insane what happened. We're going to break down if there's still more room to get into Trump. If you're late, I'm so sorry. If you weren't up all night trading, and maybe you just got to reassess your life, you know what I mean? If you were doing the right thing, getting a good night of sleep, I think you need to reassess your life. You should have been up all night trading like a degen with the crypto lifers, man. I'm just telling you, man, there's money out here. I ain't playing around. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So let's take a look at what's happening here in this game. Donald Trump comes out with a coin and it just wrecks shop, my friends. Let's take a look at Banter Bubbles and take a look across the board. All coins still doing pretty good live if you look at it. My coin, Deep Protocol, ripping to the upside. Trump up 50% in the last hour. Every other coin kind of taking a big hit. Sol booming because you got to buy Sol to get to Trump. And everyone else, they didn't have money in their account. They didn't know what to do. They were overexposed. Nobody had. So what do? They all sold their altcoins to get into Trump coin. That's okay. Don't worry. People will sell Trump and they'll go right back into their altcoins. I would not stress any of this, but you can see Sol taking the cake because you got to get in. Jupe taking the cake because you could buy anything kind of attached. And look, Farcoin Bonk still kind of holding it down here. And Radium. So anything to do with the gateway into Trump, which is Radium, Sol, Jupiter. Jupe, because it gets you in. All right. But every other coin taking a hit because people sold those coins to get in. Specifically, right? Anything that was in the meme category probably got hit pretty bad. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Trump down 57 on the 24-hour. Let's take a look. So what happened? How did I handle it? How did I go about this? And I'll show you, I'll be real honest with you. It was a crazy night for me. So let's break it down. I'm going to show you my exact trades. I'm going to bring you into the world of a trader late at night at 2 a.m, which most people will never do. And I'm going to show you exactly what happened to me last night when I found out what was going on with Trump. So I got 26 grand sitting in my account. I think like 24,000 at the time. And I see what's going on with Trump coin. And I see it on Twitter at about, I think, 11:30. And when I find it, it's probably about, I think it's about $9. Let's go to the deck screener. Yeah, right here. I find it right here. And I'm like, maybe I should get it. And then it starts to crash. And then I pull this flag and I'm like, man, it looks like you could pump. And I draw the measured move from here to here. And I'm like, but I don't know if I should tell anyone about it yet because I'm not sure it's a scam. You know what I mean? I have no idea what's happening. So I'm telling everyone, I don't know what's about to happen here. I mean, look, that's a flag. That looks like it's about to break out further to the upside for some gains. That's going to head to 37. I mean, this is just the hottest thing since sliced bread right now. So I put it out to the trading group. My trading group knew about it. Check this out. Look how ill my group is. My group is the best. But look, type in Trump. Go all the way back to like the first 9:50 in the morning, right? People who thought it was fake are calling it a rug. They're all pissed because they didn't buy any. You know what I mean? But look, you keep going back to 7:30 in the morning and then back to last night. Here I am. Look, it's crazy. Guys were up at full moon, 5 a.m. But I'm going to show you the first post about this coin, if I can. Look how many posts we post about it. 3 a.m. And so many fake Trump coins came out, and HitMEXC, they called it Trump official, so you knew exactly which one it was. But I'm going to hand it to this guy who posted it first to the group. I'm going to give him an honorable mention. We're going to hook him up. All right. Throw in some Trump coin. So here you go. Right here at 9:50 is the first post I see. Fair warning, I would not touch Trump. That's funny. They weren't sure at 10:50, right? Because people weren't sure. right here, is his new Trump meme coin legit? 1020. And then we go back all the way to 951, where the first real post was. Right here, I believe. Bro, this Trump Monday, no, unless Trump, 427, right there. Thoughts on this official Trump token that just dropped? That's at 1013. Anyone here knows if Trump coin is real? 951, right? So then you can start researching. So then I hear about it about 10:30, 11 because the group is on it. Then I start posting about it. But so at 951, if we go back into the charts, right? Just for giggles here. And that looks like it's going to continue to pump here to the upside. Possible. It is on perpetual. I believe there is a perpetual for it here. I'll show you on MEXC. MEXC just doesn't stop. I believe Weeks has it too. Bitcoin also pumping hard, which is awesome. So Bitcoin, remember, it's also getting pulled back because Bitcoin. You know, everyone's like focused, but Trump and Bitcoin. Think about it. When a coin comes out like Trump, I mean, everyone wants to be in the Trump coin. Everybody, right? There it is right there. Trump perpetual. And make sure you're at the $28 one. Make sure you're looking at the right coin. And if there's more coming, I'll find it. We do this for Bitcoin every day. See, by trading Bitcoin in the 1 minute every single day, now you've learned how to trade everything. See, you don't even know how much I've taught you. But years from now, you're gonna look back and you're like, man, I got all these skills in the bag because Sam never took a day off, and neither did I. And together, we learned so much together. I'm on this learning journey with people that want to learn. Money happens to follow me because I'm helping others. Bang. Look, today's the day. I'm telling you why. I got the Trump watch on. I literally have the Donald Trump watch on. All right? I want to show this thing off like the right way. I almost want to change but it says Donald Trump, crypto president. Got the Bitcoin symbol in the back of the watch. All right? Gold-plated $1,000 watch. Not amazing. I'm not saying, but it represents an era. It represents a moment in time. You know what I mean? So we got the Trump watch on, and these were you had to wait months to get one of these, like months. I'm telling you right now, $250 in a batch, whatever. Anyway, my wife got it for me. I didn't even buy it. The point is, no, it's not red. It's the orange. It's Bitcoin orange. All right, Bitcoin orange. You know what I mean? Orange man, dude. Anyway. Yeah. So this has to be illegal in some type of way. Dude, he creates, everyone says that, but he runs the SEC. It is what it is, So this thing ran up. Anyway, let me show you on Deck Screener at 9:51 in my trading group. So right here, we're looking at 21, right, is 9 o'clock. So at 9:51, right about there is when we post about it in the group. And so it's about $2, all right, $2. So far, not the bottom, but my group had you at $2, and then you could have researched it fine. Then it started to run a little bit. Maybe it would have taken $3 to really figure out what was happening. Again, I watched the movie with my wife, which I never do. We really never, and we, none of your business over here, all right? But I finally had some, Friday night. Hey, Placencia. This is the one right here, all right? Look at the way they do this. I like how they wrap this one. Like an old school looking cigar, see? It gets fatter down the end over here. I'm going to smoke this today to represent my big win that I sold my Trump coin hopefully at the top. We'll see what happens, right? So, boom. So let me tell you my story now, because this is crazy what happened to me. It wasn't all easy. It wasn't all off. There was some pain involved here, all right? So I get in for $25,000 at about, what price did I finally get in at? Let's take a look. It's all actually documented. Let's show you. I'll show you all the trades live, right? There's the Trump perpetual. And I sold $29.50. Honestly, that flag looks like it could continue to rip. And you want to get, is there a sense of a parabolic run there forming? Then you want to look at your 5-minute time frame. You want to look at your moving averages. Everything comes in tow. All right? 5-minute looks very bullish out the flag. So hold on. I'm just going to... Yeah, it's still the idea. So the 5-minute breaks out the flag. Touch of the 21 with low stochastic. Yeah, that looks like it could moon. for sure. High risk, high reward, though, when trading any type of altcoin on Lev, man, you know. But the idea is, I mean, that would be technically buying the breakout, but it's very bullish, right? A lot of people woke up from drinking all night and just heard about this thing, and they're retail. And then you can say, well, how much money is flowing in? Well, this guy just bought $2,000. This guy bought 1,500. The smaller buys are coming in. There's 61,000 now. 32 seconds ago, someone's willing to throw $61,000 in there and say, hey, 33 grand. People are just aping. 2 grand, 4 grand. Look, I don't see a sell. It's all green. Like one sell, all green. Who would sell this? I didn't. Like, why would you do that, Sam? You fool. Honestly, I like paying myself. It was good pay. Let's see here. You know, you'd want to go to 37.13. Stop would have to be at 26.26. I love when stuff happens like that. You know, 250 for 700. I mean, I'm already up 12 grand. I could risk 1,000. You know what I mean? For another 3 grand, and just, you know, if I lose 15, who really cares? I already made $12,000, right? So there's a thought right there. But again, you could also lose fast money doing that. So I'm always in the middle, man. And then, you know, but that's where I just sold at $29.50, and this thing looks like it's about to boom. Interesting. So live trading Trump coin on a Saturday morning. If I told you this was going to be my day, I had no clue. All right. So I'm willing to give back. I'm willing to give back 800. Let's see if we can do it. High risk reward. Don't do this if you didn't already make gains. You know, I don't know what to tell you, but don't do what you see on YouTube. This is high risk, high reward type business here. All right. Anyway, idea that we could still continue to pump up to 37 here and get this move. I mean, it's just been ripping, so I don't see how it doesn't. But we'll see what happens. It's already up 7%, 8%, 9%, 11%, 50. That's a fast $50 you ever made in your life. $50 in a minute. Let's see what can happen here on the perpetual here for Trump coin. And I don't even trade altcoins on leverage ever. Like, it's very rare. I'm more likely to get rocked and wrecked right now. I'm already deciding that I lost that 800. Like, it's just like, if I win, I win. I'll be so lucky. You know, we'll have to watch out for a double top here and see what happens. But again, no pain, no gain, right? And Bitcoin pumping hard too as well, which looks good to me. Bitcoin pumping in tandem. And we got to get to Bitcoin. There's so much going on right now today, everybody, and we'll get to it all. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's how you make a fast $90. That thing is starting to rip. 27% gains live in front of you. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. It could just be but when you're low on stochastic, touch of the 21, there's usually a bounce. Specifically, very early coin with a lot of punch to it. So we'll see what happens. The key is to not to chase. Like, I'm super happy with the 16,000 I made, but deep inside, I want more. You know what I mean? There's this greed effect when you see a coin like this. And honestly, this is what gets you going. You go too hard towards the end. It's very similar to being gambling. Like, you're at the casino, everything's going your way. You make 5 or 6 grand, and then you think, well, what if I could double 5 grand? And you put 5 grand on one hit on the roulette table, lose it in a second, and then it's like, you go home like, why did I just do that? Like, up a quick 140, we'll take it. 36% gains here. Showing you how to make gains right now live on a Saturday morning. I don't know how we do this, but we do. I mean, you find the most bullish coin in the world, find a bullish setup and make it happen. I don't know what else to tell you. All right. Someone said, I'm all in on Trump 10K, just bought. Wow. Somebody said the rug will come. I don't know, man. It's Trump's actual coin. And it's actually on exchanges now. So, like, there will be a sell-off at one point, but will there? I don't know. Think about it. The whole world knows Trump's hot. The whole world wishes they got in. He's the coolest, illest president there ever was. Like, there was never more of a popular president in the world, even though there's, like, the state of California, New York, and Massachusetts hate him. You know what I mean? Basically, the rest of the country loves him. You know what I mean? So you have 3 states that hate him, and the rest of the country loves him. It's really, it's that simple. Maybe Connecticut. Throw Connecticut and Rhode Island in there, right? So, and they're not even really states, right? They're like grains of sand. So I'm just messing around. But, you know, being from Massachusetts, we always did kind of poke fun at the Connecticut people. You know, this is high risk, high reward type of business here. You know, and so when you're doing that, you could even raise the stock, I could raise the stop loss to break even right now and never lose. Look, now I can't lose on this insanity. Now I'm only just saying, hey, if it keeps pumping, then I win. If it comes back down, then I lose. Who cares? When you're less greedy, you make more money. When you're more greedy, you make less money. Period. Over time. That's what I've learned. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to make this money. It'd be awesome. Up there I go. Isn't that crazy? It's so weird how fast it happens, too. And again, I've already made money, so I don't want to risk it. I play pretty possum. I play possum when it comes to my game, you know, because there's no reason to give it back. I firmly believe this is this is going to give you opportunity to buy altcoins at a great price, at a really good price. Trump not only gave us all a bit ability to make a bunch of capital out of nowhere, so he hooked us up. He hooked all of us up. He didn't have to make that coin. He hooked up the entire crypto industry. We're ripping. Bitcoin's going 104,720. We got to talk about Bitcoin. We don't even have a Bitcoin trade. Bitcoin is absolutely out of control right now, going parabolic on the 1 minute. And like I'm looking at a Trump coin. Like, it just is insane. I still kind of like this entry here. This is looking pretty bullish to me, in my humble opinion. Forget about Bitcoin. Trump coin is a meme coin on steroids. I know. That's why. This is crazy. Nobody's selling. I've never seen something that nobody wants to sell and everybody wants to buy. And if you got in early, you were up in the middle of the night. You know how many people who just wake up right now, 10, 30, you know, they've been, oh my God, Trump coin? We're early still, and it's got a $5 billion market cap. Now, the market cap has been reduced. I just want to make that clear. It's at a $6 billion market cap now. So far, look, this trade is just playing out. Algorithmically just doing its thing. Headed up to 37. There's nobody selling. It's all buys. It's kind of crazy. Right? I feel like I'm forced to buy it again right now. All right, let's see. We go to... I mean, the measured move is like 40-something. Yeah, $40 a coin. I mean, it's... How do we not go there? Stop below that little spot. 25. 39. This is nuts. But it's a yes, right? I'm in the middle. Once I'm up, my mind's always like, you're being greedy, Sam. You're being greedy. You don't need to make any more than $16,000 in a day, bro. If you did that every day, you'd be extremely wealthy. I kind of do that every day. But anyways, but even more than, it's like a double day today. Today's definitely a jacuzzi cigar night. I mean, man, it's definitely a celebration. Like, this is crazy. I feel like buying a Corvette today, man. I really do. They got another one of the same one that I was looking at. That white 2018. I like that look. That thing looks tight to me. Sitting pretty right there at 30. Remember, I made 12 racks already. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it on spot. I did it on spot. I didn't do it on futures. All right. I go to 2-to-1, risk 1,000 for 2,000. It's a 2,000 for 4,000. It'll destroy my P&L if I lose this trade, but it's like, you know what I mean? But this is really coming off of the spot one that I made, so I'm like, man, now I could double top here. See how the 21's curving though? It's a good sign. 5 minutes says it's gonna rip, and that's like your best time frame right now.
I want to be weary, though. I don't want to give money back. I don't want to shovel money back into the game here. But everyone keeps buying. It's like, what could happen? You know, it's like, you might as well let it rip. If you're going to take a shot, Sam, this is the time to take a shot. You already made 12 grand. The whole world's buying. The probabilities of the computer, the data set are telling you, you know, pot odds are better here than ever. So you got good pot odds. If you were playing poker, these are good pot odds. All right. I'll open the long. We'll go for it. Let's see what happens here. We'll throw our ticket in the ring. Scared money don't make no money. All right? Remember that. Now I got to watch this like a hawk, or I'm actually just going to let it cook. We'll get into the Bitcoin call here. Bitcoin ripping. Absolutely ripping. 104,600. All right? And Deep Book. I want to talk about Deep. People figured out what Deep was. I don't know who, you know, why or who, and now they're all over it. And I told you Deep was going to be the one. And I was getting into Deep, and I didn't see it on Twitter. I really didn't see much YouTubers talking about it. Type in the word Deep Book. It's like nobody's saying anything about it. There was my call right there telling you we're going to 27. I got a massive bag in Deep Book. It's going almost to 40,000. So Deep Book absolutely ripping. All right. And look, now the trade's a little negative. I'm back to the 21, get tight. It could be a double top here. Very well could be a double top right there at 31. Eventually, it will get a pullback. Remember, I won a bunch of money on this coin, and I'm going to show you how. I don't want to like run my mouth. I'm going to show you how I did it on the short. This is really right here on spot. All right. If you want to join the trading group where you would have known about this coin way before most people, because this is what we do. This is all we do. Anyone with groups really knew about it. I'm not saying just my group, but you want to be in a group, man, because we're watching the market more than everybody else. We see it when they can't see it. So look, my story was kind of crazy. If I can get my order history here, I'm like abusing the market, my internet. But everything seems to be working fine. So I first see this thing ripping, and I get in for, let's see here. I get into Trump at 10.59. Oh, no, right. So I first buy it at 13, all right, for 22,000. And then I sell it for 25,000. At this point, I think it might even be fake. I have no idea. Well, actually, it's on MEXC, I guess, but I'm still weary of what's happening, right? I'm a little late to it. It's 2 in the morning or something, 1 in the morning. When would yeah, 1 in the morning right here, see? It's 1 in the morning. I've barely slept. I have no idea what's happening. I can't even believe it. I'm like freaking out. So I make $2,500. I'm like, cool. I see all the people making tons of money. I'm like, man, everyone made millions. And you get that FOMO, right? So I FOMO back in for 25,000. Then it starts to crash on me. And I'm down like 4 grand. Right? So I'm just like, no, you know. So I sell a little bit. Right? But not all of it. And then I buy it back at 12 for 12,000. And then it rips to 29,000. And I make what? What's 29 minus 12? 17,000, right? 16.5, something like that. I made about 16,005 on the trade, but it was crazy. It was a lot of up and down. And so Bitcoin absolutely tearing up the storm right now. Should have been trading BTC, or this thing just ripped to 31, right? I think it just ripped. Yeah, it's ripping now. We're up 250. We're up 46% in the trade, starting to take gains. Let's go, baby. 278, up 53%. 295. This thing is soaring. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And it's all about just taking advantage of what other people are doing if we can, using our skills and using the probability. And that's getting away for the 21. I mean, that's a pretty good scalp. That's fast money. So now I move that stop loss to break even again. All right, very important. And honestly, I don't mind just keep scalping this thing. Look, that's a fast 360. Look at this thing mooning 3287, 3286. And this thing is gone. I mean, the TA suggested it is going to continue to 40 and just implode. I mean, we're up 79%, $400 on the trade, continuing to rip to the upside. Wow. This is insane. Let's go. Up, you know. Nah, I could lose this gain so fast. We're getting away from the 21-day moving average. There we go, up 500. I'll take another 500 and not be greedy. Move that stop loss to break even. Keep into profit. We're going to keep getting it in here. 593, we're going to keep getting it in here. 567, I'll get taken out soon. I don't care. 579, can we get to $800 in the trade? Can we get $800? Can we get 800? Up 108% on the trade. We've doubled our money already. Could have put 100 grand in there. Would have already made 100 grand if you followed me. No stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. The adrenaline's pumping. The heart is racing. Can we continue to keep the money going? 593 of the trade. Can we get 8? Can we get 8? I'm calling for 800. I'm calling for 800. Moving the stop loss up. Just taking what they're giving me. Taking what they're giving me on the 1-minute chart. We are scalping Trump coin on the 1-minute chart here live. Bang! For 600, baby! And that's how we do it live on camera. Showing you how to make gains on a Saturday. This is a bull run. This is a bull run. This is a bull run, folks. I think I sold the local top. Look how fast I sell. How do I know when to sell like that? Look at that. Look at that. Man, if you don't have your wits about you, you will get wrecked and rocked. I'm telling you right now, a beautiful gain of 102%, $548 on the trade. Shout out to anyone that made gains with the lifer. Bang, bang, bang. I can teach you how to do this every single day, baby. Let's go. Light the cigars, baby. It's on Saturday morning. Are you kidding me? If you told me the stream was going to be crazy like this, I'd tell you, hey. And we only have 2,000 people here. This stream should have 10,000 people here. This should be out of control. Google should be flying out of that. What are they doing? They're probably blocking the Google searches. But Trump over here. Hey, paisano. They're throwing money at me just to be alive. Hey, I'll take it. Look, that could be a bullish retest right there. That thing might continue to pump. Let me tell you, Charlie. Hey, Bobby and Joey. Hey, let me tell you something. Next time I see you over there hanging out, The guy's a boss, I'm telling you, huh? Hey, you thought I only had one? No, I got one for you too, huh? I always carry two, huh? I got one for you and one for me. Hey, you want one? There you go. Take it. Hey, take a nice cigar. Hey, that's what it's like over there. These things are premium Palencias. No joke. $30 cigars at least. Hey. Oh. We got more too. We got some red dots. Red dot's a nice Cohiba red dot. We got a Cohiba black. We got some Olivia's. We got some Cohiba red, another Cohiba red dot. We got red dots on hand. I ain't smoking the cigars. It ain't $30. I ain't smoking that trash. You hear me, kids? Don't be smoking that trash over here. All right, let's take a look at BTC. And look at Deepbook just does not want to stop. Deepbook going to 29. Are you kidding me? Deepbook plowing through. And I'm just, look at Deep. I mean, that's making me want to sell. I feel like I got to take some profits off Deep. I mean, that is insanity. Insanity. Anyone make gains with the lifer right now on the trade live? Anyone make gains with the lifer on the trade live, baby? And look, I see a trade for BTC now. BTC looks good at the 1 minute time frame. I forgot that I trade Bitcoin for a second. I've been drunk off these Trump gains. Everyone's stressing their altcoins right now. Take a deep breath. Altcoins will come back. Trump won't be here forever. You know, the coin, I mean, it'll take some liquidity. It'll do its thing, but eventually we'll get back to what we were doing before. Here's a nice little trade here for BTC that I'm looking at on the 1 minute time frame. And my mind is just moving at the speed of light here. I hope you're moving with me. I hope you can keep up. When I start making money, it just comes fast. The universe got me pumping. And I start pulling it in and just, get the printer out, baby. Get the printer out. And honestly, do we have to pay taxes on the gains we made on Trump coin? Because it's an American-made coin, isn't it? I'm just saying. I'm not going to, who knows? I'm going to, do all the right things. I don't want to, but it seems like we may not have to pay taxes on American-made coins. Something could be brewing here. All right, I did not make the trade yet. I'm still watching it. Looks interesting to me, though, with the 21 curving up. And people are going to be buying what? Bitcoin with their wins with Trump coin. Of course, like you made 16 grand, you buy 5 grand worth of, I hope so. If you don't own any Bitcoin and you made a boatload of money off of Trump coin, might be a smart idea to buy some BTC, don't you think? So it makes sense. Yeah. No tax on tips, no tax on Trump coin. I like this guy. Shout out to Watch Me Fly. You're funny, man. We got some comedians in the group for sure. We got some all-star funny people here. So 104,758. Is that where I'm sitting at? No, 104,686 would be the stop here. And now you would think, well, the money's going to flow from Trump into. So now we can take 500 of what we made and risk it for 700. All right. Stop loss must be lower. 686, 105 too. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing to me here. Liquidation price is 101. Yep, stop loss. Everything looks right to me. And I missed the breakout when they played with me there. I don't know what that was all about. So possible move here to the upside. Stochastics are low. 21 is close to price. We're in a bit of a flag. I know money's flowing in from Trump coin. It seems like into BTC. BTC's hot on the weekend. Beginning of a real bull run now where the weekends just get crazy. You sit in your seat all day long with a catheter shoved up your... I'm sorry, I'm just messing around. But no, seriously, you sit with a pail underneath your desk and you just go to the bathroom. You don't move for days at a time. You order food. You have your wife hand it to you. You don't get out of the chair. You just keep showing the balance go up and she leaves you alone. She just keeps bringing you more food. You're just like, every time she comes in, you just show that the balance is higher and she doesn't talk to you. You don't talk to her. Months go by. You become so rich, you don't talk. I'm just... The moment he takes office was the top. We're going down. Trump meme, top market call. Nah. Crazy. Don't do that. I don't believe in that. Let's see here. And I'm getting extra risky. No. Down $35. I'd like to not lose much here. I hate making 500 and giving back even like 100 of it. It gets on my nerves. Come on, Biddy. No, it looks like a double top, or they might actually make a bigger flag. Chance they do stop me out here. See if the 21 can push up. 104.8, little bit of a double top here at 105. 105,000. Got me in the mood. Love this track. Anyway, I got to do my top 10 analysis here. They got me playing games with this Trump coin. 3350 though, it doesn't want to stop. It did do the bullish retest and then continued to the upside here. Trump coin. So look, I'll delete everything again and I'll rework my magic. What do I see happening for Trump coin? I mean, when something's this parabolic, it's about the stochastics. And see how those stochastics want to push further to the upside? That tells me this thing could move to 50. 48 is definitely a possible target here. You'd say, oh, but there's some bearish div. And I'd say, I know, but the Stokes will set you free. And they say they want to run. You see? And man, when I see this at 33.8 and I sold at 29.5, I'm like, man, I would have made even more gains. But that thing could boom. They break out parabolically like this. You see it. It will make a parabola and just go on a run. If not, it'll break this 21 and then it'll dump to the 200 and then we'll reconvene. The two things are going to happen. We're going to rip or we're going to dump down to that 200 MA on that 1 minute time frame. I feel like it would behoove me to take a shot because so there it's 48, 48.37. And the stop would be 30.55. Is this real? Like, we're trading a coin, our president? Like, it just like, I feel like I'm in a sim. It really is. This is just insane. This is truly insane. Shout out to Thread Guy. Shout out to Frank the God. Shout out to anyone out there that's pushing the culture every single day. Man, I'm seeing so many cool people out here doing so many interesting things. Unbelievable, really. When you think about this space and in the age range. We got 23-year-olds. We got 50-year-olds. We got 75-year-olds recreating themselves. We got people doing all sorts of things in cryptocurrency. Like, there's no age. It's bringing people together of all ages, races, shapes, and sizes. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, right? So high risk. This is very high risk, high reward at this point. All right. If I risk 1,000 for 4,000 here, I mean, very high risk. All right. Hey, bro, can you please hit us with an updated TA on KOVU, Red Siberian Husky? We airdropped the top 1,000 holders of the Trump coin, and it's going off. Okay, we'll take a look. Daniel, thank you for the $100 super chat. Dang, that's very nice of you. You didn't have to do that. Man, change the music. You always have good music. Love you. Hugs from Argentina. You guys are funny, man. He gave $100 to change the music. Kind of crazy, right? It's like he's bullying me with his money, but you know what? I got you, brother. I like the hype though. The hype was good for the way we were vibing there, you know. What's also nice is we don't make a rising wedge. We calm down here and we consolidate. We consolidate, then even better, we'll make another flag. So I can show you what's going to happen if we're bullish. If we're bullish, this is how we'll pump. If we're bearish, we'll make a right shoulder. We'll start to lose the 21, and we'll dump to the 200 MA here. And that'll be kind of the end of this run. The whole world should be watching this because everybody's trading this coin. I lost that Bitcoin trade, by the way, for $100. It is what it is. You don't win everything. Look, I'm all over the place. All right. But you're in the game. That's the thing. New member to the channel and the trading group. Appreciate everything you're doing. How can I start trading on MNDE in the US? I set up an account with a VPN and stop. At KYC, need help with the next step. You have to get what's called a Palau ID, an RNS ID. All right. Go on RNS ID and check it out and you'll find out more. All right. Get your legal Palau ID today. Find out more. All right. Republic of Palau. And you'll be able to trade on XE. Wow. So Deepbook just doesn't want to stop. It's out of control. It's riding the 200 on the 5. It's out of control. And it was one of my biggest picks, man. That thing's out of, it's just amazing. Unbelievable. So Bitcoin resetting a bit there on the Stokes, but not wanting to give much back. And I also look at it on deck screener there, Bitcoin, Trump coin. Wow, and look, it just played out. If I just stuck to this, that's just a 28% gain. Could have put my whole chunk back in there and just let it rip again. Made another 10 racks, right? You start getting greedy, man. I remember this now. I just made 16 grand tonight. Like, you start getting greedy. You know, 16 grand in a week feels good. 16 grand overnight. And again, I can't tell you how many times cryptocurrency has made me massive amounts of money overnight, like in a night. You wake up the next morning, like, and you watch everyone else, like you watch someone who will work 8 hours for $400 and you made 16,000 overnight and you're sitting there just like, you really reevaluate your life. You're like, what the heck is going on? And you're like, why did I get so lucky? How did I get in this position? How come so many people out here don't understand what I know? How did I fall into this? Why did, you know what I mean? How come I got to make 16 grand overnight? Why I see millions of people that don't know how to do it? Because if they knew how to make that money overnight, there's no way they would be driving cabs, driving a bus, like cleaning toilets, right? No way. I mean, thank the Lord, right? How the world wouldn't work, right? So I guess, and then you say, I guess I was a blessed person to be able to make this type of money and this type of, and at a young age, and and then I say, hey, don't question it, just let it run. Just let it run, right? Most famous guy on the planet launches meme coin, top signal, right? What a fantastic time to be in Cryptoville. Amen. Shout out to Rave Song Records in the house. Amen, my friend. Amen. At the same time, I still got to do my due diligence, which is a top-down analysis for Bitcoin, but I am just drunk off gains, man. But I got to calm down. I got to help people see what's happening in the market, man. I gave you Deep Book, though. I don't know what else I could do. Who here heard me talk about Deep over and over again? Who heard me mention Deep? Who knew I was all over Deep? Anyone get into Deep and make massive gains on Deep Book protocol? And I even gave you the playbook. Why did I like Deep? What was happening with Deep? What was kind of my thesis behind Deep, right? I lost $86 on that trade. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Trump towards the $100 to $1,000 range. I mean, It's just beginning, everybody. Now we want to see that shoulder, head, shoulder. There's some bearish div now. Rising wedge starts to break down. This could be the end of the run. See, the continuation and the end are both, like, they're so close, right? You either continue to pump or the pump dumps. They're both, like, there's, you know, and I've been in that moment so many times in my life. And I can teach you kind of how to get in and out of those moments the safest way possible. Doesn't mean I'm right every time, but I can teach you the safest way to extrapolate wealth out of those areas. And you'll be able to maintain some way, shape, or form. I still can't believe what's happening right now. I am on a massive high internally. Just, this is nuts. So we talked about Bitcoin. I drew this on the 5, say we could get a bounce back to the upside. We did it. We got a beautiful bounce off 102 last night. And now we're forming a flag, which to me is likely what's going to happen on the 15-minute time frame. So if you want to know what's going to happen, Bitcoin's going to form a flag. And then likely it's going to pump out of this flag all the way to 113,800. And it's really going to do it. See, what happens before the bull run, they hide every move. And you're not sure. They play. And eventually, when the bull run comes, there's just too much money. And the flags just start to play out. And it's no more hiding what's happening. Like, we all just see it. Sam, could you check XLR for us, please? Yes, I'm going to look through all your super chats. Shout out to B. Tyler. Shout out to Ducati Nurse. Do you think Trump can rip all weekend? Or it's likely to top in your humbled of opinion? Much love and respect. Honestly, I have no clue. This is an experiment. And so we'll see what happens. I am out of the token completely right now, though. And so I am out of the token absolutely, positively, and completely. And there's a little bit of, sadness. It's like, oh, I want to be part of that Trump run. It may make a right shoulder. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. Let me zoom in there for you. But it may be making somewhat of a head and shoulder pattern. And I delete all my old work too. I just keep looking at it fresh. See, shoulder, head, that might make a right shoulder. It could also be the best buy zone in the game right now. Previous resistance became support. Even right there, you have a bit of support or resistance at 32.7. And then you'd flatline your top and you'd break this up, right? And you'd say, okay, I mean, that looks bullish. Now, it could still make the right shoulder, though. Well, even an entry there at 32 is already up big at the 33.8. So it's either making a right shoulder here, and then if it makes a right shoulder, this is its neckline, and it's going to dump in your face, or it's ready to rock. The stochastics say it's going to pump hard, right? So there you have it. And then you could also say, in really bullish times, you'd have to say this is a flag and this is the measured move of that flag. You'd have to have, so all scenarios must be alive. Still could be making that right shoulder, right? You can't get blindsided by what you don't see. You must have an idea of what could be possible, even if you don't want it to be. All right? Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Trust me, the memes and all the other coins will start to pump again. Once the hype for this coin collapses and people realize it starts to really, it'll go like 30, 31, 32. It'll drop from like 30 to 20 pretty fast. And the sad thing is, people are going to lose some money on this coin. It's going to happen, right? People already did. Some people bought here. It dumped. They got scared. They sold there. Because when something doesn't have, it's really quick and lacks utility, people get really afraid when it starts to drop. Because then they realize they bought something that they didn't really believe in. And so it's very fast for them to sell. It's like, oh my God, I'm out. Cardano dumps and dips, but people can hold it for years. They're like, Chuck's got us, right? Charles Hockinson, Chucky got us, man. But, a coin like this so it creates that quick fear. So it definitely can get sold off pretty fast. However, there's a FOMO for Trump that I've never seen. And this thing could create that socially economic phenomenon that we've seen, right? We need to get short on it and write it down once it shows the weakness. I don't think so. We don't need to do anything. I wouldn't short it. I would be looking for DCAs for the hot projects right now. See, I'm about staying bullish. While everyone's shorting, I'm using that 16K to DCA into something hot, right? Meanwhile, Sam's soul bag is mooning. Oh yeah, 100 grand in soul at 109. I'm boss up right now. I am boss up right now. And I showed you the plays and I told you how we do it. Look at Soul booming to the upside. And I gave you the Soul play and told you Soul was going to 341. And I mean, they're going to create and this is what's called an ascending cup and handle. I created this pattern. I've never seen it, but the ascending cup and handle. All right. And I told you we were going to bounce right there. I gave this to my trading group. You can go into all my setups and see when I posted Sol. So there it is, man. I am up huge right now on Sol, over 160,000, about $159,000 I'm up on my Sol bag right now. It took about a year to do, and I made more than most people make it a year on one trade. Okay? Yeah, KOLIN Vapor at great prices. Amen. I mean, this thing's looking bullish. Like, all you can do now is say it's in a tight channel again. And as price action gets tighter and tighter, you just got to give it its due diligence. It says it wants to rip. It wants to rip. I really like trading perpetual because you got access to that. And what did I trade that on perpetual? I didn't even realize what my leverage was there. Right? I traded 20x on that thing. That's pretty freaking crazy. I'll be honest. Had I really paid attention to what I was doing. So like the smart way to trade this for me is to trade like 4x. You know, something like a 4 to 5x, 3x even. I like a 4x. The Bobby 04. Bobby 04 to you over here. But even look, I mean, bogged down. A lot of people on the network. I'm streaming all over the place. I got Bookmap opened up over here. Could you check AI16Z and Swarms? Yeah, I'm watching football, but that Trump coin, oh my G. This is crazy. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. Yeah. But shout out to anyone that made massive gains with me today. I still don't know what happened. I barely slept. I don't know what is going on. Do I even have a suit on right now? This is insane. I can't feel my legs. I don't like saying that. It's not funny, but you know what I mean, though? It's like, what happened last night? Crypto Billy, like, can you come over and talk to me, please? I need a priest. Can you send a priest to the house? I need to talk. I have a confession to make. I've been DJing all night in the dirty waters of crypto. No, seriously, Crypto Billy, please, can you come through with a priest and a cross, man, and just like throw some holy water on me, man, please. Seriously, I need someone to save my soul, man. I think you're the only one that can do it. God bless everybody, man. No pants confirmed. No, I got pants on. I got the cocky pants that make me look fresh. I am a priest. I knew it. I knew he's a reverend, right? Yo, Jesus Christus. No, seriously though, no joke. I love Jesus. But, dude, exorcisms are real, man. I'm serious, yeah. Kind of scary. I don't know, but that's another topic. So look, we could be making that right shoulder, see? There could be that double top now at 34. It's tough to chase. Chase Bank, Jamie Dimon. So we're either going to bounce off this lower trend line and get some love, or that's a double top, head and shoulder. And this is where we kind of start to really get the sell-off. All right? Yeah. A bigger bearish div too. And again, I told you, when you lose the 21, you're going to come to the 200 MA, likely on the 1 minute time frame. You get this wick and you stay inside this flag, though, I might have to open up a long. You see how, like, the 1 minute, what the 1 minute does in the next 2 to 3 minutes will teach me what to do with the chart. I don't even, so someone can be like, well, he switched long to short in 2 minutes. Yeah, I did. Because I got confirmation of a trend. Pretty interesting how this all works. See, now that looks more like it's going to continue to rip. Just that one little wick and the way that behaved changed the whole game for me. And the way I looked at the charts. 31.72 would be the stop loss. Going up to 41.28 there. All right. I'm not saying I'm trading it just yet. 700 for 2,000 looks pretty nice. And I haven't made a trade yet. I'm just watching it. Yeah, it's number 26 of CoinMarketCap. Insane. Yeah. Even better prices now. Now it's 300 for 25. I mean, that's what. If you go 300 for 2,500, those are beautiful price. But that's a double top now. See, like I see it as a shoulder, a head, right shoulder, double top. Now you've really lost the trend. To me, you're coming down to the 200. Likely it's going to dump now. See, if that had bounced and went sideways, I trade it. Wow, I've seen this so many times. Maybe it can wick back inside. Let's give it like a couple more minutes before I make my decision here. Look at the bounce, maybe. And it takes a lot of guts to buy that red candle right there. Yeah. From the daily group, number one student here. Amen. Yeah. This guy's like, Lifer made 40K, lost 140K. Yeah, and then he made another 2 mil on Bitcoin, though. Oh, so you're not making any sense again. Oh. Like, once you finish the story, right? Once you finish the statement. And then he also made 160,000 off Solana. And another 100 grand on Chainlink. And millions of dollars off Bitcoin. So 140,000 is kind of like chump. I'm sorry, it's a little bit of chump change, man. Like let's finish the sentence, man. Like that's like taking a piece of the story. Like let's write the whole story, bro. Like you want to write the whole story, you want to just be a complete loser, man. Sorry, I shouldn't let that come out on me, but like when people mess with me sometimes, I get a little pissed. You know what I mean? Like you don't want me to start like really showing the wallets, do you? You want to cry? You want to see how much money is really made a day? Like do you really want to start? Like I'm sorry. Dear Lord, help me stay positive, humble, no matter how many people come at me. Amen. I don't got to be a shark. The lion can sit and eat and lick his lips with these young hyenas around. Why is this guy growling at the camera? He's out of his mind. Because I got the beast in me, man. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. I think Trump making a bigger liquidation for the market. I mean, some of you guys are pissed because you didn't get Trump coin and your alts are down. I get it. It is what it is, though. Like, take a deep breath, man, and relax. You're here for the ride. Look at Sol, baby. I mean, that was amazing. That is unsustainable. It is going to come back down because there was definitely a short squeeze. And they squeezed the shorts hard. But look at the 15-minute here for Bitcoin. So let's do our top 10 analysis. Let's slow down. Let's make this a regular show. I'm getting aggressive. People are getting on my nerves, as you can see. I got to calm it down. Take a deep breath. I didn't even have breakfast yet, all right? You know what I mean? Yeah, listen to Crypto Billy. Another opportunity. Don't FOMO. Deep breaths. Like, this coin will come and go. 3 weeks from now, there'll be something else, man. We'll move on. Trust me. I've been through this. It's okay. All right. So I was about to ask what you had for breakfast. Yeah. H-Bar, XRP, Sui, all looking goodish. Yeah. This guy said, do you have anger management issues? Yeah, it's called being Irish. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? I just ate now, been up since 3 a.m. I know, right? We all gonna need a little break today. I'm taking the kids to like a local fair too. So, yeah, like this guy. Obviously, you didn't grow up like me. Soft. He is soft. Softer than Shaman over here. This guy's softer than Shaman with the Boston accent. This guy's softer than Shaman over here. Right? Eggs with a dash of evaporated salt for the haters. You're so funny, man. Sam, you taught me to cool out. Shout out to Paul Wood. I love you, brother. It's not easy in Massachusetts, Paul. People don't realize what it's like growing up there. Them Fall River boys, you know what I mean? Hey. Don't get caught out in Fall River. Hey. Many a man has fallen down in Fall River, never to return up again. Yikes. So, let's take a look at Bitcoin on the weekly. It broke out of a beautiful bull flag. Okay. Bullish engulfing candle ready to close. We're going to close above key areas and support and resistance levels on the weekly. It'll be nice if we crush the local high right there, but we got pretty dang close to the highest weekly close ever. We have 100,009 as a key level of resistance and support where these two candles met. And then right below them, we have 98.5, 98.450, right? So those are all levels to watch. Everything else is like nil. Like we basically have to lose those two levels, and then we can start talking about 97.2 And then we'd be back into Bear City, and then I'd become a perma bear again, and then we'd go from there. I'm a perma bear below 97.2. I never said I wasn't. I'm a perma bull above 97.2. I never said I wasn't. And you guys know the rules. I'm a weekly supporter resistance fiend, and once we got above it, all was okay. Once we were below it, all was not okay. And it is what it is. All right? And there's that. Look at the head and shoulder pattern. We told you it was going to happen before it happened. We told you when you lose the 21, you're going to drop down to the 200. If you kept playing it and you didn't listen to me, I'm sorry, but I'm showing you exactly what to do. You saw me not FOMO in. You saw me to wait for the flag. If the flag didn't play out, we don't take the flag. That's why it's quantum projection theory. I put out what's supposed to happen. If it doesn't, I don't take it. Then I take the next scenario. You give the world 2 scenarios and you only take whatever it takes. You see? It's a nice little short there to the downside. And again, why didn't I short? I'm more of a bullishly biased person. I'd rather relax for the rest of the day with my fam. Look for what altcoins are probably going to jump back to the upside here on this Saturday morning. 2,600 people on a Saturday morning. Are you kidding me? $142 in chat revenue. We're going to look at all your chats. We're going to talk about it. We're going to spotlight you all. All right. And Crypto Billy went to 2 A's games, just in case anybody wants to know. All right. Super important about crypto. Crypto Billy went to 2 A games last year in Oakland. All right. Just so everybody, I'm just I swear one day, man, when I see you, you're just going to Charlie horse me or something. Oh, no, you're even worse. You're going to like tie me up, put me on back of an ATV and take me on a real ride through the hills. Like, this is for all those times, Sammy. I'll show you how the country rides. Oh, man. All in good fun. All in good fun, of course. When I come back horrified and like running from a bear. Crypto Billy, have you ever wrestled a bear? Have you ever wrestled a bear, Crypto Billy? Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to business. Yeah, and then the soul crash, right? 271, all the way coming down hard. So this was a crazy run up, everybody, that got the market into a frenzy on a weekend. Right? Trump's meme is the end of crypto. Remember my words in a few weeks. Oh God, it's so scary. But Bitcoin's pumping though. Anyway, let's continue to formulate a plan here. So the weekly close is beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here. And there's 3 engulfing candles. That's 3 white soldiers. 1, 2, 3, right? A known reversal pattern, beginning of a bigger move. We're low on the stochastics on the 3-day chart. Let me take you back in time. Low stochastics here. Right there on the rounded point. Huge pump that created an initial run. Low stochastics here, at least a huge pump. Doesn't mean it, low stochastics here, huge pump. They are really not, that's huge pump. 56,000 all the way to 73K. That's low stochastics here on the 3-day, huge pump. Low stochastics here on the 3-day, pump. Even in a bear market, you get some type of movement. Even in the most downward action, you get some type of, you go up. So we're in the most bullish uptrend ever, and we're low on the stochastics. It tells you that a big move is coming here on the 3-day chart. I see $148,000 for Bitcoin by March 2nd. All right, that's what this tells me is going to happen. Again, I could be wrong. It could be March 8th, something like this, but it tells me by the beginning of March, a massive move has ensued for Bitcoin on the 3-day chart. And then we will probably start to pull back at that point. But it looks like we're about to go on a rally of rallies. We go look at the daily. The daily also is just getting across that dotted line. The last time we crossed the dotted line with momentum was right here. Bitcoin went from 76,000 all the way up to $107,000, a $30,000 move on 70K. If it does anything of the sort, that's a $30,000 move on 100K. We're talking 134,000, and I see a bigger extended move here for BTC. I just take the length of this pole, wick to wick here, and I find maybe I'm being a little too much, 144,000. And I even feel like the trajectory is going to be a little more straight, not as elongated. March 3rd, I keep getting 3-3 on the 33. The third day of the third month. All right. And dude, look how we traded. how we just traded Trump coin in front of you guys for that $500 scalp. I mean, that was insane. You got to hand it to us. That was awesome, right? What a move. So Bitcoin, let's take a look at the daily for BTC. So the daily's a little overbought. And as I said before, if this daily candle closes today with 2 wicks, then that's going to be somewhat of a bearish sign on the local area. And we would expect somewhat of a pullback. Now, we may get an uptrending flag, and this actually may end up closing green, and we may get a huge pump. Actually, the second I said that, Bitcoin about to get above the 200 MA on the 1 minute. It's a known scalp of mine, but on a Saturday morning, usually it's sketchy, but I like that. That's my signal right there. I trade when the 1 minute crack, when we crack the 1 minute 200. And I don't even use a pattern a lot of times. What we could see here, though, is a possible shoulder, a head, or right shoulder. See something like this? I love when we break the 200 on the 1 minute time frame, though. That's a go-to signal of mine. I'm just going to punch in how I would trade it. 105.821. The stop loss would be somewhere at about 103.559. Funny, I wake my wife up. She's sleeping. I'm like, babe, you got to see what happened with Trump coin. I made 16,000. She goes, don't you ever wake me up for anything less than 50 grand again. How dare you? She's like, let's get real. Trump change. She's like, now let me go back to sleep and never mess with my sleep again. I was like, I'm sorry, babe, but it's Trump coin. I'm like, it's the biggest thing. This is history, babe. I'm just getting into crypto. May I ask your opinion on SHIB? How are you doing, Crypto Lifer? And how is your feels with Bitcoin? Let's say boom, boom to the moon. Yeah. SHIB gonna pump and was the top percenting returning alt last cycle. Maybe. Possibly a bear flag here for BTC too on the smaller time frame. I wouldn't be trading futures on Saturday. I can't believe I'm doing it. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for the Trump coin. Very rare for me. I don't like to trade hard on Saturday. I like to hang out with my family, and I scalp crazy altcoins. I swing trade altcoins on Saturday. And I put out altcoin, you know. He said, what are cocky pants? Cocky. In Boston, we say, instead of khaki, I say cocky, like cocky pants. I got my cockies and my cockies. Get it? See. We don't have an R over here, so our A's and our H's are high. Hey, no ma Garcia pa. No I needed. No R's in Boston. Not far, South Boston. I grew up in Boston. All right. Immediately, everyone's like, oh, man. I thought this guy was cool. He's one of those dudes. Oh, man. I knew there was something about that guy. Boston guy. I knew he was a Patriots fan. Freaking Belichick lover. The guy's a Tom Brady lover. Dude, he loves Tom Brady. That's why I do the Mark Wahlberg so good. Sam, it doesn't matter if they make fun of you on Mark Wahlberg, and I approve this message. I played a cop, I played a fireman, I can do it. I played a cop in like 100 movies. I played a shooter. I told Tom Brady not to mess with that curly head kid. I said, Tom, don't do it, Tom. Why are you doing it with the curly head kid? FTX, this is so stupid, Tommy. Come over here to Gala. Me and The Rock got our money at Gala. It's going to be great. We're getting the games. It's going to be awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I approve this message. Dirk Diggler for life. Shout out to everybody here. But so, like, I played a cop, I played a fireman. It doesn't matter, babe. I can get us through this. I can get us through this, babe. I can do this. He's always telling his wife he can make it through. And every movie he's in. I can do it, babe. I know I can do it, babe. I can make it happen. So, he's like, he's... It still makes me laugh. Then you got the laugh track. You can say anything on a laugh track. All right? Like, watch this. Went to sleep last night underneath the covers. Like, watch, this one's funny. This one's even funnier. Watch. Woke up this morning, had some OJ. Stupid, right? I just made you all laugh, right? Like, I didn't do a damn thing, right? I just said something that we all say. Like, it's pretty funny, man. Like, it's crazy what you can do with a laugh track. Like, it's almost like you have psychological power over people. Like, and honestly, that's kind of creeps me out because it tells you what could happen in the long run. Like it is, we're all psychologically trained. A laugh track in it itself tells you a lot about how much they've messed with our minds. And that's why people believe that the fiat system is real, because they believe a laugh track is real. Watch, ready? I dropped a quarter on the ground yesterday. You're gonna laugh, right? Just even because it's so stupid that I'm doing it. Like, it just, see, it doesn't, I'm gonna get you every time. I'm studying the subconscious mind, man, and I'm telling you that we're all in a deeper world than we realize. It's kind of scary, but anyway, we'll get back to that at another time. At another time over here. So Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame looked like it was going to pull back, and it did pull back last night pretty fast though, and then got a bounce. And now it's kind of like in the middle. Because of where the 21 is, I see it making a flag. So like, I would literally just flag out the 4, just like I did Trump. See how I'm doing Trump? Same stuff. Again, I would like this to pop up a little bit, come back down. But this is the next move that I see happening. You got the golden cross right there, which tells me that Bitcoin's going to be higher than it is now. And so the next move is $113,000 for BTC. And you can even probably enter right here with a stop below there, long term, and just see it play out to fruition. It is a Saturday. I'd like to see the flag play out, but this is my next idea. Could it be a downtrending flag? Maybe it is. It's a bit of it could be a cup and handle, right? And I see that as a cup and handle. Really strong bullish div there too that catered us to further to the upside. And so, yeah, I would only be bearish if the 1 hour loses the 200 MA, if the 15-minute loses the 200. If the 15-minute loses the 200 MA, then we're in for something, like something's coming. But until then, honestly, I'm watching the 15. I would watch your 15 and your 4-hour time frame. As long as the 15-minute stays, if the 15-minute begins to lose the 200, I would then begin to have a little like, I'd be like, that's a little stressed, right? But honestly, this all looks healthy to me. This price action looks great. We could even pump, that could take 3 to 4 hours. Like, we could pump into, we could start pumping today. This is a possible trade right now here for Bitcoin. I'm giving you a possible trade right now. I mean, a stop below the 200 MA on the 15-minute, because if it loses the 200 MA on the 15, we're in trouble. So if it doesn't, we're still healthy. So I like this idea for the trade. So there's a Bitcoin trade right there that just, and again, I didn't even know I was going to give you this Bitcoin trade. I let my subconscious mind just kind of take this show where it needs to go. The charts tell us what's going to happen. See, that's why this show's so unique. I just realized, because I don't actually have someone doesn't come through and tell us where we're going to talk about, what we're going to do. The charts convey really how the show goes. And by interpreting the charts in a way, we have an amazing show together. So, and shout out to everybody here, man. 2,500 people here on a Saturday. People are absolutely unbelievably so dedicated and so amazing. Like, Crypto Billy doesn't miss a day. So many of you people don't miss a day. I'm going to call you all out. We're going to go through all your super chats. All right. Shout out to Ben Hughes. Shout out to Ziviadori. Shout out to Marlex Adventure. Shout out to Raphael Rashon. Shout out to Lemons Graphics. Bellico X. David Ebbs. Coca-Cola in the house. Man, shout out to John English Tech. Shout out to Monkey Euphoria. Shout out to Turbo. Arian Mercer. Johnny Freedom. My man, Johnny. Love you, brother. Shout out to Fish Bowie. Shout out to Robert Garcia. Crypto Arrow. Shout out to High Def. Nomadic House. Wow, so many cool. Banking IT Researcher. So many cool people. Harry Williams. Kevin. Man. Going for it. So many cool people. Tula VIP. Tula VIP. Cryptoholic Love. Fa. So many of you awesome people here on the live, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So Bitcoin's looking bullish to me on the 15-minute. The key is if we get stopped out, we lose the 200 MA. So be it. We'll be all right. We'll make it through. And again, you get so FOMO'd for Trump coin. It has to be, right? And you get so obsessed. I mean, now that's a bit of a shoulder, head and shoulder too now. You see it? As wacky as it is, that's a head and shoulder. And I told you that 1 minute was going to come to the 200 MA when we lost the 21. And I still believe it will. Now you're saving grace. Maybe you're making one of these. And you bounce here. The key is if that's the case, then we don't have to buy it till right there. You see what I'm saying? That's the best place to get in, where it's the safest. It may not be that you could get some lower prices, but it's safer. What are the odds of this? Who knows? I have no idea what's going to happen. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. It's more likely we're going to break down here. Well, who knows? And look, we're back to where my original sell was at 29.5. And a lot of people FOMO'd in at the top. And the money was made all night. Think about it. The money's made when everyone's asleep, drinking. I don't drink. All right. So I'm not out drinking all night. So when I see something, I'm able to take advantage of it pretty fast. Right. But this definitely throws for a loop. Trump coin comes out in the middle of the night. All coins dump because everyone sells Trump coin. We get a massive valuation in soul pumping, right? Everyone goes for, it's just a frenzy. It's out of control. And then you look at your portfolio and you're like, what happened last night, right? I get it. But every cycle is different. And I tell you, man, I'm here for the adventure, not for the guarantee. There's no guarantees that what's going to happen is going to happen. I'm sorry, I have the sunlight on there, which throws off the, there we go, that's better. What one is hitting me? Yeah, this one shouldn't be on me like that. Sorry, I have the lighting way off today because I was just like, found my glasses, thank God. I was wearing my old glasses. They're super heavy and they were leaving marks on my face for days. I'm like, all I had to do was just like go through my office and like pick through everything. And I knew I was going to find it eventually. Right? Number one in liquidity globally. Faster trades, tighter spreads, steadier trading. MEXC. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Sign up to MEXC in the link below. Shout out to Weeks if you want to jump onto the Weeks in the US. It works very well. All right. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And may God bless you all for being awesome. All right. So let's get back in where we were with Bitcoin, right? Yeah. So I ended up here on the 15-minute. And I ended up seeing a long here for BTC. And I put a long out to the trading group, and it looks like it likely could play out here to the upside. So I would watch our 15-minute time frame for a possible move here for BTC. Yeah. Trump bouncing back. If anything can pump all day, it could be Trump coin. So yeah, so last thing I'm going to do is just kind of, I got another perpetual here. Let me just duplicate this. I got like 50, 60 windows open at a time. It's always absolutely insane. You know, a lot of money was made last night trading Trump coin. A lot of money was made. Weeks had it. It was awesome. A lot of Bitcoin trades too as well. So shout out to Weeks for jumping in. Shout out to everyone who grabbed that, right? I mean, this has been crazy. Absolutely crazy. And another huge day for the lifers, everybody. 16,000 seemed to be the number today. 16,000. I don't know what it is, just a number. But unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm switching tickers here if I can. I mean, it's like, whew. I'm just amazed, everybody. I can't believe it. I try to take a step back during these market times. It's just nuts. They got 400x now too, which is just insane, right? I mean, wow. Look, this made a gain to 267%. It's just so funny, man. Yeah, I guess I can't use two perpetuals. I kind of want to. I want to have my cake and eat it too here. I just got so many windows open at once. Crazy. I still could be in Trump and I'd be up big right now. So if you're in Trump and you're just watching or seeing if it can get the bounce, it's got a trend line forming here. You see, it very well may form a trend and continue to get busy. It could also make a bigger right shoulder and dump hard. Let's just watch it consolidate. See, by knowing technical analysis, you don't have to FOMO in. You can let the TA tell you what's going to happen. That's the beauty of it all. All right. I'm just like late in here. No, I'm all about to shut down Bookmap for a second. Bookmap at 1038. So Bookmap has more liquidity. It could go either way today for Bookmap. So it could go to 100,000. It said it could go up. I showed you the TA, so you know we're gonna watch what the TA says. Wow, Bitcoin getting a bit of a dump here too now. Let's take a look. I mean, headed to the bottom of the channel. That makes sense. 15-minute resetting on the Stokes. We just, as I said before, you just don't want to lose the 200 MA on the 15-minute. You lose that, that would be, then I'd say, okay, now we have to kind of look for a lower low. Or maybe a double bottom at 102.280. We lose to 102.280. You got to start looking for 100,000, right? You can see the gap in the VRVP there, but we're still stuck in this high volume node area. You know, we're still well above 103,000. You know, you want to see the bounce very soon here, though, off this trend line for sure. That would be something we want to see sooner than later. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I'm super happy with my Bitcoin analysis. Sol just went all the way to 270 to crash back down at 248, which is crazy. Almost back to kind of where it began on the massive rally, but it really was the Trump rally. You know, people getting into Trump coin. Okay, that's really what it was. And we're watching Trump coin to see if there's more, or if it's done for the day. And I feel like I'm like traded out for the day, honestly. For a Saturday, I traded all night. I can't even like I need a break. Like I need to sit down, relax, and see what the heck happened. Spend the afternoon with my kids, right? And like really like take and relax now. You know, Sam, you made a bunch of money today, more than most people ever get to make in a day. You took the profits, right? You're in this long game. A lot of your long positions are doing well. Go out there, tip people nice, be a good dude, spread love, light, be a good dad. And what else can I do today? You know what I mean? We have our show tonight. I do keep my iPad with me. I got my team working. People DM me. I got stuff going on all the time. No matter what I'm doing, I got people scanning the market and looking at the market. We got me, my whole team. So you will not be left hanging. Don't get me wrong, just because I take a day with my kids in the afternoon. But usually, you know, Saturday 1 to 5, Sunday, you know, 1 to 8, 1 to 6. I spend those days with my family. They deserve it. They need their dad around, right? If you're not going to be, if you're making money and you consider yourself quote unquote wealthy, and you're not there for your kids, then you're not wealthy. You're not. Like you've done nothing. So remember that. Becoming an awesome dad is part of becoming successful. And being part of becoming an awesome dad is being present with your wife and kids. All right. Money does only go so far. You can only throw money at your kids till they want you. They want you. They want you. My daughters want me. They want time with their dad. They love me. They want to touch me. They want to jump on me. They just, you know, I could buy them 100 things. It doesn't do anything. There's days they want their dad. They want attention from their dad. Number one, man. You know? So make sure you go out there and be the best father you can be. All you awesome men out there, you crypto lifers, and all you awesome women out there too. Everyone out there, be the best parent, the best, just be awesome. You know, think about, you know, Jim Rohn tells me, think about every situation, how the best version of you would react. And revisit that idea in your mind and become that. You know, like if your kids annoy you and you get a little vexed, say the best version of me would handle with patience and grace every situation, no matter what. And so repeat after, you know, patience and grace. And that's just super important, right? So I have no idea where these tangents come from. I don't know what this makes me feel, but it's just my life. I love my wife. No, I think it's fizzled out at this point. You want in, don't you? Yes, you do. I'm out, though. I'm out now. I'm out. Yeah. You want me in, don't you?
No, I don't know.
You want in, don't you? What do we do?
What do we do?
She's retail. Let's hear from you.
I say, what's the market cap right now?
Like 5 billion.
5 billion, and it's going sideways?
It's making a head and shoulder.
So that means it's gonna dump, right? So, but he just became president, right? And it's his coin. So depending on, So, but we've seen that before. We've seen coin go parabolic. So do you, you're welcome. I'm happy you like it.
Can you put your hand in and show it off? What made you buy this?
Because they told me that it was a collector's item and that it was a crypto Trump watch, and I was
Where
like,
did you find that? Who told you that?
I got an email because I bought the NFTs. I bought the Trump NFTs back then, and so I'm on some kind of mailing list for Trump items for whatever reason. And so I wanted you to have it. So let's talk about this coin for one more minute, okay? Do you have any plans for it? Are you gonna get back in? Are you not gonna get back in? Do you think it's over? But what I'm gonna say is, if Trump comes, right? Well, what if he announces something huge? And every time he does something amazing for crypto, his coin is gonna pump.
Honestly, there's a little hatred for it right now because all the other altcoins dumped for it, and some people that didn't get it are a little pissed. So they kind of like, they want a lot of people in crypto want to see this thing go down the tubes because they woke up this morning and saw all their altcoins down, and they're freaking pissed that they didn't buy this thing at 1 in the morning. Like, they went to bed last night and woke up, and so there's this little, like, there's a little bit of love hate for it already.
I mean, the market cap is so big, it doesn't matter what those few people think.
I agree.
It doesn't matter.
It's all sells now.
It's all sell.
Look, 28,000, 19,000.
So it's gonna move like a meme coin because it is a meme coin. So just,
It's gonna come back down to the 618,
and then it's gonna retrace. Okay.
It's gonna have to go back to 23, and then we'll see from there. You know, but it's definitely,
It would be interesting if he has real plans for this coin, even though it's a meme coin.
everybody's short right now. So,
Okay.
and it's a head and shoulder pattern.
Well, I'm glad I kept you up all night, you know, so you could get in.
What is that? Oh my God, does that? I don't know what that means. Is that? Did you do what I think you did? I'm like so embarrassed right now. I'm just such a good Christian man. I'm a good Christian man. Like, I'm a good Christian man.
The baby was crying half the night.
Catholic.
What I meant was, as you know, the baby was up all night.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Yes, I don't know what you think I was saying.
Oh my God. I can't. Okay. I gotta come. Oh man. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. That was, you can't buy those moments. Like, you can't buy those streaming moments. Those are epic streaming moments on a Saturday morning, right? Like, it's just you are the laugh track now, right? So we found the head and shoulder. See how the TA really tells you what's going to happen too. And again, it made a nasty head and shoulder here too, and it somehow recovered from that one. So, like, could it do one of those too? Like, it does the nasty dump, and then it just like, and it's gone again. Then you also want to look at the trend. I mean, the trend is your friend until it's not. Right now, that's the trend. It could come and bounce off that trend line and continue to rip. That's why, you know, there's a chance that you get something like this cooking. I've learned so much in the last year that I didn't even know before. I'm gonna know. You're gonna learn more in the next year with me too. We're all gonna learn more together. Look at that. Now they're all panic selling 35,000. This guy's probably someone who put 70 grand and he's down half. He just lost 30 grand. I'd like to see this wallet to see like what it went in for. Look at all the panic sellers now. 93,000. I hope that's a guy that got in down here and he's selling in gains. But a lot of these people are people that probably raced the top. Can't race the top, baby. That's why when I sold 29.5 and it kept going, I had this feeling of FOMO. But man, I've learned to pay myself and walk away. Yeah. Yeah, throwing 200 on a pile to the end of jump. Right, you're funny. And wow, Bitcoin right at this key level now, like where it really needs to bounce. Because either that, it doesn't hold the trend line. To me, I feel like it broke the trend already. But there's a chance it still stays some aerodynamic there. Just don't want to lose the 200 and the 15. If that happens, we're dropping back down to 99.8. And then we're going to reconsider kind of what's happening. All right. Sam had a parabolic pump all night. I know, right? People were throwing $100 to $100 to a mil in there like it was pennies. I know, right? It was crazy. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. Let's take a look at your super chats, everybody. I'm a little like taken back today, so I'm not as quick to the mark here. Sammy, I've learned so much from your stream. I joined your group on Wednesday. Would love to get access when you have time to have your staff send me access. So far, no response from my request. Thank you. When you join the group, you have access. Yeah, immediately. Like you get access to the Discord. You have to join the Discord. All right. The first thing you have to do is join the free Discord. Then when you pay, you'll get access to the group. If you're having any problems at all, please email cryptolifers@gmail.com. All right. And they'll direct you to the person that can help you. All right. But like, 999 or 950 people out of 1,000 just, they click on the website and they get in. Yeah. How come I can't find an IT on TradingView? Bought it last night, but only using Deck Screener. How come I can't find an IT on trade? I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he means. How come I can't find alt on? I don't even know what you're saying. Kenneth, I love you, but I can't. My man changed me. Okay, we did that for you. Thank you. Made the gain. Shout out to Byron Franco. This is madness every day. Thank you. Good morning, Lifer. God bless you and yours. Thank you. New member to the channel and trading group. Appreciate everything you're doing. How can I start trading on MEXC in the US? I set up an account with a VPN and stopped at KYZ. Yep, we talked about that. Lifer, for some reason, Trump's coin is gone off MEXC for me. Do you have any idea why or why I can't do it? Thanks. I think you just got to find it. Yeah. I have the block ID. Do you use your regular address info or not? No. Saying, could you check XLR for us, please? Semi Cup and Handy on the 30 chart. XLR. So that's the first super chat I see there. All right. Is XLR. AXL. Let's take a look at XLR from my man. Bitcoin getting pummeled here. I'd like to see it bounce sooner than later. Whole market taking a beat down now after the huge pummel. And let's take a look at XLR. USDT. I think it's like, for some reason, isn't it WAXL on MEXC? I don't know why, but it is, yeah. So this coin gives you on-chain data, all right? Really useful, too, when you're tracking what's happening in the market. Every coin is in this cup and handle. Like, basically 90% of coins are in a cup and handle. I own this coin. It's part of my portfolio. We started buying it early down in here, right? But like most altcoins, it's kind of dwindling. Everyone's wondering what's going to happen with the space. And I just trust the TA. Like, this tells me it's eventually going to break out and it's headed to 143. But it looks like it's going to take its time. All right. And you have to have faith. I like the project, so I'm in it. But if you don't have conviction, you won't be able to hold. It does say it's getting to 142. And I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself your own financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Bitcoin getting beat to the ground right now. A bit of a sell-off here on today. It's kind of a strange morning. I'll give you that. After everything that just happened. Do you think Trump can rip all weekend or where there's a likely top in your humbled opinion? Much love and respect. God bless you and yours. Could you please check ETH BTC? Let's take a look at ETH BTC. Oh, that was funny, man. I still thought that's just so funny. I kept you up all night. Like, it's so funny. With the baby, right? Yeah. I sleep right through that, man. Dude, when you trade all night long, you sleep like a baby, man. Like, I passed out at like 2 in the morning last night. Just. Okay, so Ethereum, Bitcoin. Doesn't look amazing. You can see the last time I talked about it, it's on a downward trajectory. And, we all thought Ethereum was going to beat up on Bitcoin and have its time. And I got to be honest. I mean, if you even look at the trend, it's broken the trend line. Like, look at that's a trend, and it's fallen below the trend. And so number one, it has to break above the trend, which is also 0409, 0449, 49. That's coming up a lot, and it's in a nasty falling wedge that, in my humble opinion, just broke from. Like, it broke from the falling wedge. And when you lose a falling wedge, you lose the base of the falling wedge. That's what you did. I mean, that's really bearish. I don't know what to say, but for whatever reason, Ethereum is bearish. Now, Ethereum is not an American-made coin, agreed? So Ethereum may not get the love and attention that Solana will get, XRP will get. And I'll be honest, Bitcoin looks like it's about to take a big move. I see Ethereum taking a hit against Bitcoin again. It's in a downtrend. It has showed it's been in a downtrend since September of 2022. Really since it tried, its last uptrend was right here. But it's technically been in a downtrend since December of 2021 against Bitcoin. I told everyone that everyone was like ETH or Bitcoin, and people even say, you don't even go over ETH on your channel. I don't. There's faster, better products. Whenever I find something on ETH and I have to buy it on ETH, I'm always upset because I know I'm going to have to pay a higher fee than on Solana or anywhere else. And so I just see ETH getting beat up against Bitcoin, and I say this is about to dump. Yeah, so ETH BTC compared to the last rally we're not getting that. It's the Bitcoin rally, man. I don't see this cycle getting that ETH run like it did. ETH also does not have a finite supply. I'm just saying, like, everyone thinks that's cool. It's not cool to me. All right. Again, I like Ethereum. It was one of the first coins I ever bought it. I knew about it at $9. I bought it at $89. But look, I mean, nobody goes down here and sees this. Like, if you saw a meme coin, all right, and you went down to the circulating supply, okay, and you saw this, let me show you what you see, and you saw an infinity sign, I don't think you'd be too happy. The max supply, endless, just forever. You know what I mean? Oh, but it's deflationary. Everyone's going to use it so much and not enough gets made, and so it's okay. All right, until the next thing comes along that people want to use better, more, faster, and efficiency, and eventually you just keep losing operability. Isn't that what's happening here? You want to really look at a chart? You want to look at Sol, Ethereum. And when you see Sol beating up on ETH, like I showed you it would, I had a little dip, but boom. And I mean, people obviously, right? So Solana is beating ETH up. Okay? Why? Because it's faster and cheaper and easier to use. I don't want to use Ethereum if I don't have to. If there's 15 meme coins to buy and 10 of them, or if there's a choice between 3 meme coins, they all the same market cap, similar use case, or they did, or could get the same place in their individual industry or section. I'm buying the coin on BNB. I'm buying the coin on Sol. I'm buying the coin on Base. I'm buying the coin on Sui. Why would I buy Ethereum and pay $9 to $10 when I'm paying pennies? It doesn't make any sense. So it's not like, why would you go to the gas station that charges you $5 for gas when across the street in the same place you could pay $2 for gas? It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry I'm going on a rant here for Ethereum. I don't know why. But this is and I talk about this all the time, and I teach my students and we go over it, and nobody wants to discuss it. I bring it up a lot as a real reason why you don't see me go over ETH all the time, because I want to put your attention where there's money at, and I know where the best money is to be made. And it wasn't in Ethereum, and I could have told you that at the beginning of this rally. Why do you think I never go over Ethereum? I love ETH, don't get me wrong. Let me go back to the statement. I bought ETH at $89. I still hold ETH from then. From when I bought it at $89, I still hold my Ethereum. I stack it on Egen Layer, and I do all the liquid staking and all that stuff. But I'm a realist too. All right. Somebody said Trump will rug his coin and buy Greenland. That's pretty funny. Thoughts on Marinade? So the ETH BTC chart is horrible. And thank you for that super chat, Bitcoin man. We love you, brother. Thoughts on Marinade? I've never heard of Marinade. Let's take a look at Marinade. And you think this money would go back into Bitcoin and altcoins now? I say the money goes right back into AI agents. I believe they get the most because they're the ones out there that people are going to be paying attention to. You're a young kid. You just made a bunch of money on Trump coin all night. Now you're looking for what? The next opportunity. You're going to find KOLIN, Ava AI. These coins are probably going to start to pump in the next couple of hours, I believe. But I could be wrong. KOLIN took a 20% hit. Everything took a hit. And they were kind of pulling back last night too. So the whole AI agent space took a beat down. But to me, the tech hasn't changed. The fact that they work harder than humans hasn't changed. All right. It is cool to see, though, that human beings can outpace an AI agent because at the end of the day, everybody knows who the Trump man is. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want. That man made his mark on history forever. Forever, bro. Took a bullet to the ear. Like, it's just crazy. Marinade. I don't know what, I think I looked it up a long time ago. It's looking like it could pump. See how it's consolidating there? Similar to that Trump coin, though, in the head and shoulder pattern. Again, Bitcoin's got a bounce. We want to see a whole bounce in this market. Please watch my macro technical analysis video. Not enough people watch that, and it's really the key to everything. All right. And let me just show you that video so you can see it in the channel content here. And shout out to everyone. We did it again. 87,000 subscribers, everybody. You keep pushing me up to another 1,000. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at this. Everyone's all about it. But follow me at CryptoLifer33. All right. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that live. But if you go to the videos, you see that I'm making macro technical analysis video. Watch this video, please. This video is still super relevant. It gives you, it's relevant for the next few days. Seriously. See what I'm saying there about BTC and what's happening in the market. Watch my top 10 AI agent video. That's still relevant. It's specifically since they've all pulled back. They're actually still higher prices than this video. So you still get a chance. Take a look at that video and more content coming at you every single day. We don't stop. 4,100 videos. Go look at your average YouTuber. We're outpacing them in how much content we make. It's just insane. 87,300 on our way to 90,000 subscribers. I can't wait to hold the plaque, the $100,000 plaque. The 100,000 subscriber plaque. That's just like, there's something about that, man, that moment in time. And I'm on a treadmill right now every single day for that moment. And you're watching someone hungry for a mission, hungry on a move, going for what they believe in, making it happen every single day. Crypto Billy taught me the way. I love you guys. So there's Marinade. Shout out to the awesome super chats from David ABS, Ducati Nurse, Bitcoin Man, JD. We got Charles coming in for £9. He said TEMA is a great buy zone today. KuCoin listing coming up. VC Capital investing millions. And easy 20x from here. You guys don't stop with the TEMA. You guys just are relentless. Like, you think if you just put enough super chats, eventually will become your exit liquidity, but I don't know if that's going to be true, man. Right? So I'm all set. I never bought the coin. We called it down here. We saw the TA. We saw this beautiful ascending triangle that played out. That was the call. And since then, it's just been kind of like sell it off. And I don't know, man. You guys keep telling me about this. I don't know. And I'm not trying to be rude. I love you guys. People hate me when I don't, but that's a descending triangle and they usually dump to the downside. I'm just giving you the TA. So is this going to zero? I don't know what's happening to this, but it seems to have lost some love. Let's take a look at what Auntie Rug says about it. Which this gave the Trump coin a horrible score. Gives it a high score. The highest holder owns 3% though. The top holders own 16% of the coin. Top 10 people own 16%. It's the problem with most of these coins. The top 10 people own a lot of it. A lot of it. Okay. Daniel Thomas, don't forget KOVU, my brother. KOVU took off last hour, already at 2x. Let's take a look at KOVU, sorry, which is the Red Siberian Husky, if I remember correctly. Now, you guys have been kind of showing this at us for a while now. It was a $2 million market cap. I mean, it's got that Adam and Eve. You want that, and it did get the push out. feel like it came and retested this channel. It's on the way for possibly more gains. I don't know though. It's a meme, right? So it's completely up to you. I'm not touching it. And maybe I'm missing out on one of the biggest things in the world. I mean, look at the Twitter. If the Twitter's still under 5,000, I can't take it seriously. Yeah, I just can't. I can't. But I love you guys, and I hope you do well. Like, I don't want to be rude, man. I don't want to be rude. Look, Crypto Pizza Girl just aped into... And who is this girl? 15,000. She aped into KOVU. Crypto Pizza Girl?
It's not just him, he's supporting real. His name is KOVU, a minque with a mission to support progress. With billions of views across all social media and a fully doxed team is catching a lot of attention.
A fully doxed team? Really? But she's shilling this thing. I don't know, man. I can't get on board with this stuff. I just can't. These are influencer shows. Like, look, he trolled him so hard. Look, he looks just like Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. Like, exactly. Like, that's insane. It's as if they knew, right? It's so crazy. Number one troll hit him. I called 32. We hit 32. I did call that pump on Trump coin. Anyway. Hey, Bitcoin getting the bounce over here. That's actually a beautiful buy. I like to enter along right there. I was waiting on that the whole time. I was waiting the whole time over here for you to get a bit of a bounce. I like this pattern. I've seen it before. Funky. It's almost a cup and handle with a dead angle handle. Like a dead angle handle. Just straight down, right? Well, I called it a dead angle because if someone were to throw you down a cliff, they'd throw you straight down there, man. There'd be not 45 degrees. It would be a dead angle. No angle. I like this trade right here with this bullishness in the air today. And I'm feeling risky. And I can't wait to, make the gains while I'm walking with my family around town. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I made more money than most people do at a day hanging out with my wife and kids today on a Saturday because I worked for 10 years, 20 years to learn how to trade, right? I put in so much work that now you get this benefit of this skill. Okay. And this is what isn't this the life everybody wants? No manager. I don't even have a manager. Like, my wife is my manager. She keeps me up all night. She works me like a Clydesdale. Oh man. Hey. Happy wife, happy life, right? Hey, Sammy over here. Too much information. We don't need to know everything that goes on in the household. For crying out loud over it. So high risk on the weekend, but I'm in there like swimwear on this trade. All right. Already pumping. I mean, the entry was like 103.2. But yeah, I like this flag. And even in the 50-minute, I just higher low. Bitcoin showing strength at 102.5. Yeah, I'm in there. That's a trade right now. The entry would be now. The take profit could be 113. The stop loss could be below 102,000. I'm at 101,730. And again, I could easily lose. It's 300 for about, let's take a look here, 389 for 2,000. All right. It's a great risk reward ratio on the trade. And what's the liquidation? Right? The liquidation price is 99. Make sure your liquidation and your prices are way far away. And it's a 26x leverage trade. It's about a $21,000 trade on the weekend. Again, weekends are sketchy. That's why it's not a $100,000 trade as my bigger ones. It's a smaller trade. And I could easily lose the trade. It's a double top, lower high. What if we don't? So I'm taking a risk as always. We'll see. Shout out to the KOVU people. I hope you do very well. God bless you all. I never want to put down anybody's coin. So, wow, you guys are awesome. You gave a lot of money in super chats and you didn't ask for a lot. $162 in very little super chats. Very different than on a Monday, right? When I'm like, bing, 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 bing. So with that being said, it is 12 o'clock. I'm going to jump on out of here. Yeah. Shout out to Michael G. Let me call out everyone that gave a chat. You people are awesome. Shout out to Ryan Dude, Daniel Thomas, Charles, JD, David ABS, Bitcoin Man, Ducati Nurse, B. Tyler, Kenneth Thompson, Crypto Billy. Thank you. And you, wow, you always becoming a member too. Steak Vision Once, Vet Vision Now. Steak Vision Once, Vet Vision Now. What does that mean? I'm going to have to ask you. I'm confused. Oh, yeah. Steak Vision Once, Vet Vision Now. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I went out for nice steaks. Now I go out for a nice Corvette. Yeah. I got it. I think that's what you're saying. Hey, Ross has been insane in the Telegram. Pumped to 37 after your last analysis 2 weeks ago. Look like he's had a big shakeout ahead of Ross's parting. Would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, so it had that run up. It pumped up to 38, and then it ran down. I just, honestly, I never thought the coin was really going to go anywhere. I didn't buy it at all. So I've never really truly liked the coin. People maybe did an analysis on it, but hey, it had a beautiful run up though, and it looks like it got like the insider sold on it. You know, maybe it bounces again when he comes out, but I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. It looks like it was in a, this uptrending flag that they just dumped on you. And now it's like right back to this key support. One of the uglier charts I've seen in a while. Possible V-shaped recovery, but I wouldn't touch this thing personally. I think there's so much better out there with such better narratives. But that's just me. Okay. Wow, what a day. I'm like I still can't believe what happened. I can't believe Deep Book Protocol. Look, Deep is about to rip. I don't know what's happening with this thing, but someone wants to run this thing to the upside. It doesn't seem to care about Trump. It doesn't care about nothing. This thing is hot right now. And Sui memes, people are getting into Sui memes right now because Sui's going to have a run on this run. And Sui memes are going to run. So right now, the people that are smart are building bags in Sui memes. And so the DEXs are out of control right now. And look at that volume right now. That dip created a huge run into Sui memes. Sui memes is going to be the next big run. I'm telling you. Sui D-pin, Sui this, Sui that. It's all going to be crazy. Let's take a look at KOLIN. My baby KOLIN. KOLIN. No, KOLIN. It went to 41. They banged it all the way back down at 1.9, but it bounced strong back to 2.7. I see KOLIN just in this, in this move. Eventually, KOLIN will be 66. It's only a matter of time, man. It's a swarm. Just let the swarm do its thing, because that's how I look at it. I was in KOLIN here. I lost all my money. Or maybe here, lost all my money. Came back, lost more. Came back, lost. It's in a beautiful uptrend. You want to look at your trend lines. You want to see what you're doing. It definitely wants to bounce here. Once it bounces there, start to consolidate, which it already is. And look how it's bouncing. It's bouncing off of a Fibonacci. A 786 exactly. That's money printer right there. Like Master Friend would have told you how to get into KOLIN right there. Shout out to Master Friend. God bless you, brother. Shout out to everybody here on the live. And look, that next target, yes, 74 for KOLIN. That's what I see happening. And that's just this algorithmic measured move. The algorithmic measured move, man, for KOLIN. I'm still in KOLIN, and I'm holding tight like a tiger. And look, someone wants these people know. They're buying in. We'll see. And I hold KOLIN, right? It's one of my babies. VADER, how did it do? Wow, it gave back all the gains from before. Crazy, man. And I sold Ava at the top. That head and shoulder played out beautifully. Exactly. Look at that. I mean, you can't beat this stuff. TA plays out on everything. And I hope I prove that to you. So my favorite coin, Deep, is going to likely rip to 34. I don't know what's happening with it, but it's bullish. Deep looks like it's going to rip. So a possible lev trade there too. Man, I love this group. Man, I love each and every one of you guys. I had no idea last night as I went to bed that this stream would be like this. And today we were going to have I wouldn't change this for the world. Cryptocurrency, man. May God bless you all. You people are amazing. Everyone, if you want to trade where I trade, sign up to MEXC or Weeks. All right, those are my two exchanges that I'm using every single day. No fear. I keep over $100,000 on Weeks. No worries, no stress. Look, I got 148,000 right there, chilling. Okay, I do keep most of my money on a hardware wallet. I advise you do that. All right, but it doesn't mean I don't keep bags on exchanges. But deep is so hot right now. I just, that looks like it's the next thing to I mean, look at the 15-minute curving. Look at the size of that engulfing candle. That's a cup and handle right there too. The handle does not have to be a downward handle. That's a cup and handy. Shabby cup and handy to the upside. You pull this. I mean, that tells me that we're going even higher. That's got a target at 36. And deep is in price discovery right now. I mean, it's basically about to be in price discovery again. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I've been telling you about deep. Why? Because it's the premier DEX for SWE. And if you really want to make big gains on SWE, it's deep, 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 baby. I've made a lot of money on deep already. And Bitcoin pumping beautifully to the upside since the entry, right? We were up nice 4%. I told you I'm the king of 3%. And so I like what I'm seeing for this flag. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin gets a nice pump later on today into tomorrow. I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. breaking it down for each and every one of you. 2 live streams a day, 4 hours of live streaming. I don't stop. I can't stop. I get paid too well to do this. Why would I stop? 7 days a week, baby. You wouldn't either. Shout out to everybody here. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. 103,800 for Bitcoin. Trump coin hanging in there. What's the last price for Trump coin before I jump on out of here? What a time it is to be alive. Official Trump, man. 5 billion market cap sitting at 28. Does look like it's getting a bit of a bounce. Let me just take a look here for you. It's bouncing. Let's delete everything. So it's holding trend. I'd say you could say that was your fib line. You could even say your fib line was really right there or right around here. Yeah, you want to see that bounce. I mean, you got resistance. It's got to break back above 30 and hang out. If it does that, then it's broken resistance, and then it can do its thing. And the next target would take it to 48. All right. Everybody, I'm out of here for the day. God bless you, and thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. 2025. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. It's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely huge. My wife is beautiful. Most beautiful wife in the world. No one's more beautiful than my wife. She has huge feelings for everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys tonight at 8 p.m. Hey, if you don't make your wife laugh, then she's not going to keep you up all night.